Three things we're going to notice, we're going to pay attention to about God's character. I want to point out to you. All right. Gideon was afraid. Okay, he was being really scary because the Midianites were bullies, and they were like, and God allowed them to be bullies. So what happened was that three things I'm going to point out to you about God's character. First one is, even though Gideon saw him as a scary man, God did not. Because when the angel of the Lord appeared to him, he said, "The Lord is with you, you mighty man of valor." And valor just means like great courage in the face of danger, especially in battle. So God's still seeing him as like a mighty warrior, as someone who had great courage in the face of danger, knowing that he felt afraid, that Gideon felt that he was a scary person. He was very scared. And God still seemed different. So that should tell us that no matter how we see ourselves, God sees us differently. Okay? 1. 2, he was hiding. He was hiding from the Midianites in the winepress, threshing wheat. And the angel of the Lord found him. So we can't hide from God. That's 2. No matter where we at, he knows who we were with, at what time of the day it is, what we wearing, what we thinking, he knows. So we can hide nothing from God. And then 3 is that the angel of the Lord reassured him. So he acknowledged his fear, that he was a fearful man. He said, "The Lord is with you." That was what he led with. "The Lord is with you, you mighty man of valor." And then he gave him the identity. He let him know that you are a mighty man of valor. You're still a mighty warrior in my eyes. And that's why God's going to put in the work with him. Okay. So pay attention to those 3 things about God's character. All right. So question, have you ever been afraid to be courageous for God? Like to take a bold stand for God? You may be the only one in your family or in your job or in your class who believes in Jesus and in the Bible. But you don't have to be ashamed because God is with you. Just like he let Gideon know, God is with you, and there's nothing to be ashamed about. You can tell others what you believe. God will give you the courage. He will help you to be bold for him. That's what Holy Spirit does. He helps you to be bold for him. And one very courageous Christian in the Bible read Romans 1:16, and that basically says, "For I am not ashamed of the gospel, because it is the power of God that brings salvation to everyone who believes, to the Jew and then to the Gentile." The Jew is, in the Bible, is God's people, God's holy people, who he came for. And then the Gentiles who received him when the Jews rejected him, which would be us. So, the Jew and the Gentile, that's what Romans 1:16 is talking about. So, how would you respond with